Suppose we have a complex number z1 equal to let's say a plus ib, z2 equal to c plus id, I want to compute z1 divided by z2. So to compute this, the usual way to do this is z1 over z2, then we multiply it by the conjugate of z2. And remember that z2 conjugate is c minus id to change the sign of the imaginary part of the complex number. And after this, then we do the computation. So let's give an example. Suppose we have z1 equal to 2 plus 3i, z2 equal to 4 minus 5i. And we want to compute z1 divided by z2, which is 2 plus 3i divided by 4 minus 5i. So the first thing is to compute the conjugate of the denominator, which is z2. So that is 4 plus 5i. So we change the sign here to plus. Then we multiply by both the numerator here and the denominator by that. So we multiply this by 4 plus 5i over 4 plus 5i. And this one, we can write it as 2 plus 3i in bracket 4 plus 5i over 4 minus 5i, 4 plus 5i. And we can multiply this. Let's start with the numerator. 2 times 4 is 8. Then 2 times 5 is plus 10i. Then 3 times 4 is plus 12i. Then 3i times 5i is plus 15i square. This over 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is plus 20i. Minus 5i times 4 is minus 20i. And minus 5i times plus 5i is minus 25i square. Then from here we have 8. Here we have two imaginary numbers, 10 and 12. 12, if we add the 2, we'll get plus 22i plus 15. Now instead of this I square here, we should remember that I square is the same as minus 1. So instead of I square, we can write minus 1 over 16. Here, if we take 20 minus 20i minus 20i will be 0. So we'll be left with minus 25. I square is minus 1, minus 1. And this will be equal to 8 plus 22i minus 15. Because of this minus, over 16 minus and minus will have plus 25. And here I can add the real parts for this one, which are 8 and minus 15. And this will give us 8 minus 15 plus 22i over 16 plus 25 will give us 41. And then we'll have 8 minus 15 is minus 7 plus 22i over 41. And this one we can write it as minus 7 over 41 plus 22 over 41 I.